this morning to help us give it a better perspective. Tayo Omidiran, Head of Operations, Koinkoin Exchange, joins me. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, morning. How's it going?
Pretty good. So, for the benefit of our audience and a bit of education, what are Bitcoin Exchange traded funds?
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Bitcoin ETFs, which is exchange traded funds, are a type of investment funds that the value of Bitcoins, and they are exchanged on traditional markets, like similar to stocks. So that's what Bitcoin ETFs are.
Okay, so we see that this cryptocurrency was launched in 2009. So, in what ways does the surge in Bitcoin's value impact the broader investment landscape in the cryptocurrency sector from time of inception up to this point?
Okay, so it's obvious that cryptocurrency is the future in terms of finance and payments. This just shows that there's generated interest and it's gathering more attention. I mean, if you look all over the world, most SEC securities and exchange are discussing how to regulate and create policies for Bitcoin. So this just shows that there are a lot of interest and attraction towards Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So exciting times for people in the cryptocurrency.
Okay. So then, according to company's market cap, we see that Bitcoin has now surpassed silver, which is the second biggest commodity in value. Bitcoin is now the 8th largest financial asset, beating silver and Facebook's Meta in the financial asset top 10 list. But then a lot of people are still skeptical or, very cautious. Can this last, or could that be a bust, as it was reported earlier about Bitcoin?
Okay, so just like any investment, you have to properly educate yourself, get all the necessary information. But with Bitcoin, it's what is currently happening is called the bull run and market bull. This time, we believe Bitcoin can reach $100,000 towards the end of the year and be sustained because, like I said, the interest and appeal of cryptocurrency is at the highest it's ever been in the world. So gradually, we feel once it hits about 100,000, it should have a slight dip, be sustained at that rate. But before going in, get detailed information about cryptocurrencies. Maybe diversify your portfolio so you limit your risk while maximizing your profits. But like I said, interesting times for cryptocurrency, and this bull run should be sustained for at least the next 3 to 4 months.
And that means that we see a bit of investor confidence and interest in this particular crypto resource. But even in all that, experts are saying that there's a need for caution. You've talked about the need to diversify portfolio. There's a possibility of volatility, but then a couple of people are still concerned if that will be enough to insulate investors from, if there's a particular fall at a particular time, if there's a dip at a particular time, whether or not you divest, whether or not you are cautious or you gather enough information, would that be enough to insulate investors and their funds from, a negative repercussion?
Like I said, it's similar to stocks, trading stocks. That's what Bitcoin ETFs are. There's no certainty that there won't be dips. It's hard to averse risk without without getting detailed information. But we on our platform Koinkoin, we have systems in place which help in you picking the right cryptocurrencies you can purchase. But overall, anyone going into the crypto space has to make detailed research and pick the right cryptocurrency to invest in, and just diversify and start small, and hopefully you make profits rather than lose. So that's
Okay,
about it.
Tayo, just stay with us. We'll go on a short break and return and see how we can scale this home and see how Nigerians can benefit or trade without having to lose their finance, lose their resource, and not be engaged in any form of infraction. Just stay with us. You're still watching Business Edge. We'll be back in a bit. You're watching Business Edge, and we have been talking about the Bitcoin that has been hitting highs, and everybody is talking about it right now. And we're looking at all the pros and cons and how investors are smiling to the bank right now. We've been talking to Tayo Omidiran as regards this. So Tayo, as I said earlier, is about we scale it back home because we know that a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin now because of how it is appreciating. Other cryptocurrency platforms are trying to tag along. We see that according to data, organic interest among Nigerians for the trade and transactions are set to be mounting on all these platforms. But in the country, rules are stringent. So how can Nigerians continue to trade on such platforms without breaking the law?
That's an interesting one. Yes, so with Binance leaving the scene, there's a vacuum left for indigenous exchange platforms to replace and do a better job under strict policies and guidelines. Currently, obviously Nigerians will always find a loophole, and there are still some trades going on, mostly on Telegram. But I don't advise, like we mentioned, this is a high risk investment venture. So currently, I know Nigerians are trading on various platforms like on Telegram, but some exchange platforms that are properly regulated and have all the licenses like Koinkoin still offer cryptocurrency just for as an exchange but not trading. So if you still want to invest in Bitcoin, you can download Koinkoin app, and with your Naira card, you have access to Bitcoin. All this is legal, but we don't offer trading services right now, just exchange. And there are a few other platforms like that. Yeah. So
Okay, so I'm talking
on.
about other platforms. We know there is a Bitcoin, and there's also the Naira, which is a local equivalent. And of course, Naira was launched in October 2021. And as of May 2023, reports by the IMF indicated approximately 14,000 Naira weekly transactions, representing only 1.5% of the total wallets. And this implies that 98.5% of wallets go unused weekly, indicating disappointingly low adoption. So why is it that the Naira is struggling to gain relevance and wider adoption in the country?
The Naira was the CBN, federal government of Nigeria's attempt at the crypto market. It wasn't adopted because fiat is it's a bit more complicated. So what the federal government have said is rather they are going to come out with CNGN, which is a stable coin, which should be better adopted because USDT, I'm sure you're aware of USDT, which is what was most attractive about Binance. If Nigeria, the CBN, managed to roll out the CNGN, that should be better adopted by Nigeria crypto users all over the world because it should be more stable. Okay. But the Naira wasn't totally well thought out. Timing. I think the CNGN, which they've said they would release, it should be a better option because that's a stable coin. So you can trade CNGN to USDT 1-to-1 rather than Naira. Naira wasn't appealing at all. It wasn't well thought out.
Okay, well noted. Tayo Omidiran, Head of Operations, Koinkoin Exchange, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Pleasure. Thank you.